Hello, I'm Dave Karger. Welcome back to 31 Days of Oscar here on TCM. Today we're focusing on winners and nominees in the Best Actress category. And up next we have Rosalind Russell in an Oscar-nominated performance in the 1958 comedy Auntie, Mame. Russell plays the title character, a fun-loving, eccentric woman who lives life to the fullest in New York City in the roaring 20s. But she suddenly finds her life upended when she's appointed guardian of her young orphaned nephew. Auntie, Mame began as a novel and stage play before it was adapted for the screen for the first time by Betty Comden and Adolph Green. Comden and Green had previously written some of the best musical comedies of all time, including Singin' in the Rain, On the Town, and The Bandwagon. But here they departed from the musical format to deal in straight comedy, adapting the hit Broadway play that had also starred Rosalind Russell and had earned her a Tony nomination. Several years later, Auntie, Mame was rewritten as a musical, Mame, with a score by Jerry Herman, and other powerhouse performers like Angela Lansbury and Lucille Ball went on to play the role that Rosalind Russell originated. As I mentioned, Russell earned a Best Actress Oscar nomination for her performance in this film. It was her fourth and final nomination after being nominated 3 times in the 1940s for My Sister Eileen, Sister Kenny, and Morning Becomes Electra. She never won a competitive Oscar, but at the 1973 Academy Awards, her work off-screen as a tireless activist earned her the honorary Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award. From 1958, earning 6 Oscar nominations, including for Best Picture and for Peggy Cass as Best Supporting Actress, here is Auntie, Mame. The story for Auntie, Mame originated as a novel written by Patrick Dennis, loosely based on his own eccentric aunt. Dennis shopped his manuscript around but was rejected by most publishers. Finally, he found one who believed in it, and the book became a major bestseller. Within a year, it was adapted as a play that became a smash hit on Broadway. Many actresses wanted to play the title role of Auntie, Mame, and 51-year-old Rosalind Russell won the part. In addition to being a talented actress, Russell was also a smart businesswoman. She knew that Hollywood would come calling, so she bought the film rights as well. When the time came to adapt the play for the big screen, Russell held all the cards. She cut a deal with studio boss Jack Warner that gave Warner Brothers the rights as long as Russell got to reprise her role on screen. 8 years after the release of this film, Auntie, Mame was adapted again as a stage musical, Mame, starring Angela Lansbury. Then that musical led to another screen adaptation in 1974 starring Lucille Ball. So in the end, Warner Brothers made a good deal, cashing in twice on the same property. Up next, Jessica Tandy gives an Oscar-winning performance alongside Morgan Freeman in the movie that won the Best Picture Oscar for 1989.
Next on TCM, Driving Miss Daisy, then Funny Girl, and later Mildred Pierce. Joan takes the throne on TCM Tonight.